Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, Salina Silvati Verona. So guys, in this video, I'd like to explain and tell you about sentence processing in psycholinguistics. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. So I wanna explain for you to sentence processing. So here we go. So before I explain for the first material, I would like to explain a little bit about definitions of sentence processing. Okay, so sentence processing is a branch of psycholinguistics that studies how the mind understands relationship among words in a sentence and derives meaning from utterances. Okay, so that's it. The little definitions about sentence processing. Okay, so the first material is introductions to and two-stage models of parsing. Okay, so the parsing process is split into two steps in a two-stage parsing approach, finding fundamental syntactic units such as words or sets of words that work together to form a single unit. Or constituents is the first step in the process. So constituency parsing is the term used most often to describe in this step. Finding the connections between these elements, such as subject verb, or modifier noun associations, is the second stage. Okay, so the dependency parsing is the term most often used to describe this phase. So this is the explanations about interactions and two-stage models of parsing. Okay, next. The next models is constraint-based models of parsing. Okay, so this model is to analyze and understand the structure of sentence in natural language. This model uses a set of constraints or rules to guide the parsing process and ensure that the resulting parse is well formed. And then in a constraint-based parsing model, the parsing process begins with an initial representations of the sentence, often in the form of a tree structure. Constraints or rules are then applied to these representations, modifying it until a final whole form parse is obtained. Okay, so this is about constraint-based models of parsing. Okay, next. So next is about argument structure hypothesis. So guys, this is the model is to analyze and understand the structure of sentence in a natural language. This model uses a set of constraints or rules to guide the parsing process and ensure that the resulting parse is well formed. So in a constraint-based parsing model, the parsing process begins with an initial representations of the sentence, often in the form of a tree structure. Constraints or rules are then applied to these representations, modifying it until a final whole form parse is obtained. And then the argument structure hypothesis also proposed that the hierarchy of roles in a sentence reflects their importance to the meaning of the sentence. So this is the argument structure hypothesis. Okay, next. So next is about limitations, critics, and some alternative parsing theories. Okay, while the argument structure hypothesis and constraint-based and two-stage parsing model have been widely used and have made significant contributions to the field of natural language processing, so they are not without their limitations and criticisms. So additionally, there are some alternative parsing theories that have been proposed in a response to these limitations and criticism. So, limitation and criticism of the argument structure hypothesis and parsing model include the first one is overgeneral overgeneralization. So, some critics have argued that the argument structure hypothesis, the way that verbs assign semantic roles to their arguments. They argue that the hypothesis assumes a one-to-one correspondence between a verb and its argument, when in reality, verbs can be used in a variety of ways and can assign different roles to their arguments in a different context. The first one is the second one is incomplete coverage. So incomplete coverage is another criticism of the argument structure hypothesis is that it does not provide a complete account of how all sentences are parsed. So some linguistic phenomena such as ellipsis and anaphora are not easily accounted for using the hypothesis. And then the last is difficulty with ambiguity. So the two-stage parsing models and constraint-based models are not always be able to accurately parse ambiguous sentences since they rely on heuristic and statistical models that may not capture all of the possible interpretations of a sentence. Okay, the next is about parsing long distance dependencies. So, parsing long distance dependencies is a challenge problem in natural language processing (NLP) that refers to the difficulty of identifying the relationship between words in a sentence that are separate by a significant distance. Okay, so one common type of a long distance dependency is a relative clause, which modifies a noun phrase by adding additional information about it. This is about pressing long distance dependencies. Okay, guys, I think that's all from my explanations in my YouTube channel. So thank you for your watching. Uh, thank you for your participations to my view on my YouTube channel. So guys, keep watching. Stay tuned in my YouTube channel for my other videos. So thank you for watching. Bye.